Hi guys, I'm Rebel Star Girl. Today's video is going to be similar to the last video, but instead of drawing my siblings' gotcha characters, I'm going to be drawing my friends' OCs.
But I wanted to film the intro with him, and the second I was done recording, he came out. He was hiding under the bed, so I didn't pull him out. And then the second I was finished, he came out. Oh, do you want to be in the video too? Do you? Hi, Millie. This is Millie. And that's Lou. Are you going back under the? Yep. Okay. Anyway, the first character I'm going to be drawing was a character that was made by one of my oldest friends. I've known her since I was a little kid, and we've grown up over the years writing stories and making characters together. Her character's name is Akemi. Akemi. I literally googled how to pronounce this and I already forgot. Akemi. It's Akemi, right? Akemi. Yeah, we're gonna go with Akemi. This character is a mermaid character. She is half Japanese, half Filipino. She is based on a koi fish. She likes singing, dancing, sunbathing, and her pet sea cow. There's a more technical name for those, but they're also called sea cows, so that's what I'm gonna call them. She dislikes plastic, netting, pollution, squid, and crab. Also, let us take a minute to appreciate and admire my friend's beautiful artwork. Anyway. Okay, I don't really draw animals because I haven't really practiced them, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But this character has a pet sea cow, and sea cows are really big, but I thought it'd be really cute if it was like a baby. I don't know if her pet's actually a baby, but my friend really liked it when I showed it to her, so I went with a little baby, and it was so cute. I don't know if it kind of throws the composition off, but I couldn't help myself. It's a little baby sea cow, guys. I mean... I will see artists color an entire character or something in gray before they add in their base colors. And I know it has something to do with like clipping masks and like the bucket tool, but I don't really understand it. Like, why not just use the bucket tool? I think I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. If you guys know what that is and could explain it to me, because I have a feeling it has some practical purpose. I just honestly have no idea what they're doing. So if you guys know, I would appreciate it. Okay, this color palette threw me for a loop. There were a lot of colors to balance, and in the end I really liked the way the color palette looked, but it was just really difficult to get the colors to look right at first. Like, there's a lot of different colors, and so I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. In the end, I ended up graying out the purple and the orange significantly, and I made all of the colors around her face and like her hair a lot brighter than pretty much everything else in the drawing, and I tried to keep all the background colors having a kind of blue tint, I believe, and then I believe I put an entire layer of blue on top and lowered the opacity to try to balance the colors as well. Also, I feel like we need to take a second to appreciate that I drew 4 hands for this video. 4 hands! So originally, I thought she was going to be a bit closer to the surface of the water, so I was looking at references where you could like see the top of the water and there was like a bunch of light rays coming down, and so I tried to kind of like paint that in, but if I'm being honest, I really don't have a lot of knowledge when it comes to lighting or shading yet. Like, I understand basic principles of shading, but I don't know, I'm not very experienced in like painting sceneries and like lighting and that kind of stuff, so it just wasn't really working, and I ended up kind of just scratching it and doing like a gradient. I went over the entire drawing with this like bubbly effect brush to give it like this watery texture, and I think that made it look so much better. And here's our final product. What do you guys think? The next character I'm going to be drawing was made by another one of my best friends. And if you follow my Instagram, you may have seen me draw her just a few times. This is a character she made a long time ago, and then she ended up using it as an avatar for a video game she played. So she sent me some screenshots of the character in the video game for me to use as a reference and kind of get a vibe of what the character is like. Okay, timeout. Does anyone actually know how to use these? Look at that. How do you get them to move the way you want them to move? It just doesn't work. My concept for this drawing was that she was kind of crouching in these alleyways, and it was going to be in the perspective of looking through a keyhole, but instead of a keyhole, it was kind of between these two boxes. So the foreground and the background were both going to be blurred, and that would bring the character into very clear focus. Also, before I forget, I want to say thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday. My birthday just recently passed, and I got a lot of people saying happy birthday and sending really sweet messages, so I just want to say thank you to everybody because that made me really happy. Okay, I need to point out this line art was some of the best line art process I have ever done. I personally do not like doing line art like at all. I really don't like doing line art, at least digitally, but this went so smoothly. I banged this out in like 45 minutes. I actually ended up doing it in front of my friend. She had slipped over and I was like, oh, do you want to see me work on it a little bit? And she's like, yeah, I haven't seen you like draw on live or anything. But yeah, I was able to just like sit on my bed and hang out with her and bang this line art out, and it was awesome. I really like the way the background came out for this. It was fun adding all of the little scuffed up textures to the boxes, and I feel like between the scuffed up textures and adding those cracks to the concrete, it just really brought the background together, and I honestly really like it. This character was all black, so I tried to balance that out by using all grays of varying darknesses, so I could still have some contrast. On top of that, I used all cool colors for her except for her hair, and then I used all warmer colors for the background to give an even more contrast, because I knew I was going to blur the background and the foreground, so to make her very crisp, I had that contrast, and then I also didn't alter her line art. Lately, I've been changing the color of the line art to make the characters look more soft, but I wanted her to be really crisp. So I didn't change her line art color, I left it black, while I changed the line art color of the elements of the foreground and the background on top of blurring them, which created that kind of looking through a keyhole effect. Unfortunately, toward the end of this drawing, my computer's storage was getting really full, so my camera kept turning off on me because I kept running out of space for video, so it's very choppy. But what I did is I finished up, I blurred the foreground and the background elements because I kept everything on their own separate layer. Everything in the foreground, the character, and the background are all on separate layers. That way I could blur them separately and leave the character in focus. I still felt it looked a little plain because my original idea for the lighting didn't really work out. So I also decided to use my rain brush, which I love so much. I found this rain brush in the Clip Studio Paint Assets library, and it is literally so amazing. Whenever I need to draw rain, like I literally love using it so much. So I love drawing rain because it's just such a cool brush. So yeah, I ended up doing that too to help add some interest. Here's the final product. Sorry I couldn't get a lot of the final stuff on video, but what do you guys think? Anyway, here are the two drawings side by side. Let me know in the comments which one you like better. And thank you so much to my friends for letting me draw your characters. I literally love so much how both of these came out, and I'm really happy you both like the final art pieces. So that's it for today. Not sure what the next video is going to be, but if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Also, I'm trying to find something new to say at the end of my videos. For now, I'm just gonna say bye. So yeah, when I come up with a new one, I'll let y'all know. So for now, bye! But also remember to praise God.